Hey guys, how are you? Another literature break for you. This is Jack Kerouac's Big Sur, recommended by a friend. So this is this part where he's just getting out to the cabin in the woods out by Big Sur. What kind of country is it out here? I've never seen it. Well, you can't see it tonight. Raton Canyon, you say? You'd better be careful walking around there in the dark. Why? Well, just use your lamp like you say. And sure enough, when he lets me off at the Raton Canyon bridge and counts the money, I sense something wrong somehow. There's an awful roar of surf, but it isn't coming from the right place like you'd expect it to come from over there, but it's coming from under there. I can see the bridge, but I can see nothing below it. The bridge continues the coast highway from one bluff to another. It's a nice white bridge with white rails, and there's a big white line running down the familiar middle and highway-like. But something's wrong. Beside the headlights of the cab just shoot out over a few bushes into the empty space in the direction where the canyon's supposed to be. It feels like being up in the air somewhere, though I can see the dirt road at our feet and the dirt overhang on the side. What the hell is this? I've got the directions all memorized from a little map Monsanto's mailed me. But in my imagination, dreaming about this big retreat back home, there'd been something larkish, bucolic, all homely woods and gladness, instead of all this aerial, roaring mystery in the dark. When the cab leaves, I therefore turn on my railroad lantern for a timid peek, but its beam gets lost just like the car lights in a void. And in fact, the battery is fairly weak, and I can hardly see the bluff at my left. As for the bridge, I can't see it anymore, except for graduating series of luminous shoulder buttons going off further into the low sea roar. The sea roar is bad enough, except it keeps bashing and barking at me like a dog in the fog down there. Sometimes it booms the earth, but my God, where is the earth? And how can the sea be underground? The only thing to do, I gulp, is to put this lantern shining right in front of your feet, kiddo, and follow that lantern and make sure it's shining on the road, rut and hope and pray it's shining on ground that's going to be there when it's shining. In other words, I actually fear that even my lamp will carry me astray if I dare to raise it for a minute from the ruts in the dirt road. The only satisfaction I can glean from this roaring high horror of darkness is that the lamp wobbles huge dark shadows of its little rim stays on the overhanging bluff at the left of the road. Because to the right, where the bushes are wiggling in the wind from the sea, there ain't no shadows, because there ain't no light can take hold. So I start my trudge, pack aback, just head down following my lamp spot, head down but eyes suspiciously peering up a little, like a man in the presence of a dangerous idiot he doesn't want to annoy. The dirt road starts up a little, curves to the right, starts down a little, then suddenly up and up again. By now the sea roar is further back, and at one point I even stop and look back to see nothing. I'm going to put out my light and see what I can see, I say, rooted to my feet where they're rooted to the road. Fat lot of good when I put out the light. I see nothing but the dim sand at my feet. So that's a bit of Big Sur by Jack Kerouac, part of the Duluth, I don't know how to say it, the Duluth legend. So hope you check that out and have some enjoyable moments with it. Take care.